Welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to explore one of the most essential verb tenses in the English language, the present continuous tense. As English learners, we've all encountered this tense in our studies. But have you ever wondered why it's so important to master? The present continuous tense, also known as the present progressive, is used to describe actions that are happening right now, as well as actions that are ongoing or in progress. It's a versatile tense that helps us communicate not only what's happening in the present moment, but also what's happening in the near future or what's currently in progress. In this presentation, we'll dive into the mechanics of the present continuous tense, explore its various uses, and examine why it's crucial for effective communication in both spoken and written English. So, let's get started. Mastering the present continuous tense is an essential aspect of learning the English language. The present continuous tense is a grammatical structure that is commonly used to describe actions that are happening right now, as well as actions that are ongoing and unfinished. Understanding how to use the present continuous tense correctly is crucial for effective communication, whether it be in spoken or written form. This comprehensive guide aims to provide learners with a deep understanding of the present continuous tense, including its various forms and uses, and how to use it in a variety of contexts. It will cover topics such as the present continuous tense in the affirmative, negative, and interrogative forms, its correct usage in sentences with time expressions, and common errors to avoid. With this guide, learners can develop the skills necessary to accurately and confidently use the present continuous tense in their daily communication, ultimately improving their overall proficiency in the English language. The present continuous tense is one of the many verb tenses used in the English language to convey information about actions or events that are happening at the moment of speaking or are ongoing and unfinished. This tense is typically formed by using the auxiliary verb to be in the present tense, which is then followed by the present participle in form of the main verb. By doing so, the present continuous tense is able to highlight the ongoing nature of the action being described. For instance, one might say, "I am eating breakfast," to indicate that they are currently in the process of consuming their morning meal. Alternatively, someone might say she is studying for her exam to convey that the individual in question is currently engaged in the act of preparing for a test, with the implication that the studying is not yet complete in either case. The present continuous tense serves as a useful tool for describing ongoing or incomplete actions, providing a useful tool for communicating about the world around us. In addition to being a verb tense that describes current or ongoing actions, the present continuous tense is a versatile tool in the English language that can also be utilized to express future events that are planned or scheduled to occur. This particular usage of the present continuous tense is particularly useful for indicating future plans or events that have been arranged in advance when utilizing the present continuous tense to describe a future event. It is common to include additional context or information to help clarify the temporal relationship between the event in question and the present moment. For instance, someone might say, "We are meeting for lunch tomorrow," to convey that they have already made arrangements to meet with someone for lunch on the following day. Alternatively, someone might say, "I am flying to Paris next week," to indicate that they have already purchased a plane ticket and have plans to travel to Paris in the near future. By using the present continuous tense to describe future events in this way, speakers and writers are able to provide clear and concise information about their future plans and arrangements, helping to facilitate effective communication in a variety of contexts. To form the negative present continuous tense in English, it is a simple matter of adding the word not after the auxiliary verb to be. By doing so, we can convey that the action being described in the sentence is not currently taking place or is not in progress. It is worth noting that in spoken and informal contexts, contractions are commonly used to form negative present continuous tenses. For instance, "I'm not eating breakfast" is often used in place of the more formal "I am not eating breakfast." It is important for English language learners to become familiar with both the contracted and uncontracted forms of negative present continuous tenses, as they will likely encounter both forms in various contexts. Additionally, learners should practice forming negative present continuous tenses in order to become comfortable with this important grammatical structure and to ensure their ability to communicate effectively in both spoken and written contexts. To form questions using the present continuous tense in English, the subject and the auxiliary verb to be should be inverted, meaning that the auxiliary verb should come before the subject. This enables us to ask questions about ongoing or current actions. For example, "Are you eating breakfast?" and "Is she studying for her exam?" are both questions that use the present continuous tense to inquire about ongoing actions, in addition to the basic structure of subject plus auxiliary verb plus main verb in the present participle form. Question words such as what, where, when, why, and how can also be used in questions with the present continuous tense to gain more specific information. For instance, "What are you doing?" is a question that can be used to inquire about someone's current activity, while "Where is he going?" can be used to ask about a person's destination. By mastering the use of questions with the present continuous tense and incorporating question words, English language learners can greatly improve their ability to communicate effectively in spoken and written contexts. Although the present continuous tense is commonly used for ongoing and continuous actions, it is also possible to use this tense with certain non-continuous verbs. These types of verbs are used to describe temporary states or conditions rather than continuous actions. Verbs such as feel, look, and seem can be used in the present continuous tense to describe a temporary state or condition that is happening currently. For instance, when we say "You look tired" or "She seems happy today," we are describing temporary states that are happening right now. The present continuous tense is therefore a useful tool for describing a range of actions, both continuous and temporary, and allows us to convey more nuanced meanings in our communication. The present continuous tense is not only useful in spoken language, but can also be a powerful tool in writing. It can be used to convey a sense of immediacy and make the reader feel like they are experiencing the action in real time. This is especially effective in descriptive writing or storytelling, where the goal is to create a vivid and engaging image in the reader's mind. For instance, in descriptive writing, it can be used to paint a picture of a scene or setting by using the present continuous tense. The writer can create an immersive experience for the reader. Similarly, in storytelling, the present continuous tense can be used to heighten the tension and suspense of a scene. For example, he is running as fast as he can. His heart pounding in his chest creates a sense of urgency and excitement, as the reader feels like they are experiencing the action in real time. Thus, mastering the present continuous tense is essential for effective communication in both spoken and written forms of English. In conclusion, the present continuous tense is a fundamental part of the English language and plays a vital role in effective communication. It allows us to express ongoing actions, describe the current situation, and discuss plans for the near future. By mastering this tense, English learners can improve their language skills and convey their thoughts and ideas more clearly. We hope that this presentation has provided you with a deeper understanding of the present continuous tense and its importance in the English language. Remember to practice using this tense in your daily conversations and writing to reinforce your understanding. Thank you for joining us today and for your attention throughout this presentation. We hope that you found it informative and useful in your English language learning journey.